What's up, peeps? I don't know if you can see this restaurant behind me, but recently a video came out and it seems to be a lot of complaints about delivery drivers being here, cyclists, etc., mopeds, and not enough foot traffic for this restaurant. So if any of you are watching on TikTok and you feel like you want to go get some food, they've got really high reviews online. It seems like a lot of people give them 5 stars. You can go and check it out for yourself. But yeah, I'm gonna run the clip, we'll review it, and I guess that's let's get to the computer and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we've made it over to computer. We're gonna actually take a good look and go through this whole entire video that's here, basically, in other words. But before we do that, we're gonna provide you with a little bit of information on who this gentleman is and how long his restaurant's been fighting this ongoing battle.
A restaurateur who has been fighting to keep his restaurant open in Birmingham for 12 years has compared the area between New Street Station and the street it's named after as a dead area. Erminio Shamani opened La Galleria on Ethel Street back in 2014, and since then says that the neighborhood has gone from bad to worse as shops shut and delivery cyclists gather in his doorway. La Galleria is the last remaining restaurant in the corner building that was formerly a Masonic Hall, later the ABC New Street Cinema.
Okay, so there's a little bit of history behind how long he's been here, and I'm curious to know. So it's been like this for the last 12 years, and I kind of realized while I was doing a little bit of research about your business that there's no social presence. Whatever it is underneath this name is other people posting it, you know? In this day and age, or to be quite honest with you, since 2016, 2015, most businesses do well in this day and age because of social presence, right? You don't have a social presence. The only video I could source down for yourselves for your restaurant was this one, and that's somebody else that's filmed it. That's a key start, a key place to start. Let's head back to this video and let's get into some more of the information provided.
Unfortunately, the changes that we've seen are from bad to worse. So it was a very vibrant road. We had never problems. We had nothing to worry. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. I'm sorry to say that.
And other traders have started to disappear from the street in this area as well.
But you can see all the shops are empty. I'm the only one standing. And I will stay as long as I...
Okay, so the shop next door to them actually got evicted because they weren't paying their rent. I can't remember what the name of it is, but if you want to go and look on Google Maps, actually we can do that together. It would be the shop that was literally here. Oh, it's not on Google Maps no more. On the corner. And they had another shop that was around here somewhere, I believe. But long story short, they were shut down because they weren't paying their bills. And there was a sign outside the shop that gave us that information. These guys are available on Uber and Deliveroo as well. Now, more to the fact is, I spoke to someone else and they were like, you don't really get orders from there. So let's get back to his video and see what else he has to say.
As long as I can.
So has that created an element of uncertainty for you and your business and your family?
It is the certainty, obviously. I mean, the business family is apart from the business, but the uncertainty of the business is the fact that of everything what's going on. I mean, we've got the bikers, we've got the road work. We honestly feel like we are the forgotten one.
See, I don't think they're forgotten. You're not doing enough to be seen. This is the main problem. It's all good having this interview here and reaching out, and that's how people now know that you have a problem with the store. But my whole life of being here in Birmingham, that road has never been busy. It's never been popular. And the same stores tend to still be there, like that gold shop, his shop. I'll be honest, I never even thought this place was open until I seen this video here. I've never actually seen it to be like a popular location. At one point we noticed chairs and stuff started to appear outside, and I thought, oh, okay, maybe they are open. But I've never actually seen it to be in busy as a place as it is, mainly because that one street there is a no-go zone. For example, the restaurant on the corner, that's a big brand restaurant, which means it's in London, it's in Manchester, Birmingham, everywhere you could think of. And it's on the corner. So they have the foot traffic that's going down. Your location of where you are based And within 12 years, blatantly tells you that that's not the place to be, you know? It's all good and easy blaming someone else, but there's a few key things you could probably do to improve things, or should have been done by now.
This part of Birmingham, I mean, this part of Birmingham is, instead of be the best part of the Birmingham, in my opinion, is the worst part of Birmingham. Well, obviously, we got to remain positive. You can only think positive. If you want to go forward and move forward, you can only think positive. You can't let on none of those things affect your mindset. But the reality of the matter is this, that we can, because of everything we mentioned, we got the bikers, the road work, the part of Birmingham, this part which is completely forgotten, and the empty shops.
See, that's the thing. It's not completely forgotten. That one road might be, but at the same time, you're not advertising like I previously said. The thing is that I'm picking up here is that you've now got all these big chains. So you've got Popeyes, the taco shops, all of the rest of them popping up. And you're fighting with them. They have a social media presence. They're seen online. Everybody does everything this day and age, flicking through their phone like that. That, like, if I wanted, I'm gonna be honest. I don't eat out. So for me, if I am eating out, it's Popeyes or KFC, and that's rarely. Maybe a McDonald's every now and again, but yeah, no, eating out's not for me. I'll be honest with you. I don't really care to order in or all the rest of it. I like to have prepped meals, in other words, not prepped to microwave, but like a set food routine of like more healthier food than eating out. If that's my opinion. But Italian food here is not too bad, but a pizza every day is probably going to be an issue, I guess. Yeah, I think there's just a few things missing that should be changed, really.
Speak for themselves. And there is a reason, obviously, for that. Birmingham City Council should do a little bit more to help us, if I'm honest with you, in that respect. So all the other part of the Birmingham, the shops are full. This area is like a war zone.
And also, New Street is what I would say is the busiest part of town. It's where all the foot traffic is, including like Grand Central. Now, I believe some of the shops in Grand Central spend about 60 grand a month, apparently, on renting out their space to be able to serve food. So, you know, where you're located in town makes a big difference, especially in the food industry. And what's more of a problem is that no one doesn't realize you're there. Now that you've got all this stuff outside, some people might take it in, but you guys don't open until what, 12 o'clock I think it is, every day? Most of these businesses have been open since 6 a.m, 8 a.m, doing breakfast and everything. So I think that's something else to take into a factor. But yeah, this is the main restaurant in Key, and as you can see here, it's quite busy. So okay, that's a different shop that was there previously before the one that I was talking about. But yeah, hopefully things change. I suggest doing a little bit of social media presence. It would really help you guys out. The more you're on the internet nowadays, the better the business will flow. Maybe also sign up to UberEats, because UberEats is the more busier company. And people don't believe me when I say it, but the stats came out and it showed that even as a side hustle, UberEats pays more for a job. So yeah, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a delivery rider, hopefully try and avoid being outside their store. Just give them their space, so that way it doesn't look like we're the problem, because that's what it kind of sounds like from the video. But yeah, on that note, peace. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Catch you soon.